Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're the show that cuts through the noise, aiming to give you the essential insights you need just to stay really well informed. Today, we're not just looking ahead, we're diving headfirst into a communications revolution that's, well, it's already reshaping how businesses operate. In this world, just awash with information, finding a shortcut to truly grasp complex topics isn't just nice to have, it's frankly an absolute necessity. So, our mission for this deep dive, we're tackling a stack of sources all about AI voice agents in 2025. We're going to explore how these agents are radically transforming business communications, especially, within those critical contact centers. Our goal is really to pull out the most important nuggets of knowledge, understand their evolution, their incredible features, the benefits, and even clear up some common myths. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and I think it's important to frame this correctly from the start. What we're seeing, it's not just like an incremental improvement on the tech we already had.
Hmm.
These AI voice agents, they really represent a fundamental shift. A shift in how organizations engage with customers and, maybe more broadly, how they scale their entire operations. So it's vital to understand not just what they do, but why they matter so profoundly right now for almost every business sector, really.
That's a really crucial distinction. And to appreciate where we are now, let's maybe quickly trace the journey. Where did we start? I think probably everyone listening has felt the frustration of that old school automation. Remember those basic rules-based IVR systems, interactive voice
Oh,
response?
yeah. Press one for
Exactly.
this.
Press 1 for sales,
Yeah.
press 2 for support. And you just end up shouting, operator, agent, hoping for a human. It felt less like talking and more like, I don't know, battling a very, very patient robot.
Definitely. Clunky is a good word for it.
But it feels like we've genuinely moved way beyond those, right?
My understanding is that modern AI voice agents are a totally different beast. They're leveraging things like large language models, LLMs,
Right.
the same tech behind so much generative AI, plus sophisticated voice cloning, real-time data hookups, omni-channel stuff. Is that the big shift you're seeing? What makes it such a leap?
It's an enormous leap, precisely because, like you said, it moves beyond rigid rules to, well, genuine understanding. And what's fascinating is how quickly these have gone from being a sort of novelty to a necessity. The core reasons for their dominance, they're pretty clear and compelling. First, there's just this massive increase in efficiency and scalability.
Right.
We're talking systems that can handle literally hundreds of calls at the same time, concurrently, without needing to hire more people.
Wow. That's game-changing for handling call volume spikes. Second, and this is absolutely critical, they offer genuinely human-like interactions. Advanced models produce speech with nuanced emotion, intonation, cadence, and crucially, they genuinely understand human context. They don't just look for keywords. They get the meaning, the intent.
Okay.
And finally, their omni-channel support. It's comprehensive. Voice, text, chat, even SMS, which means businesses can reach customers exactly how and where they prefer.
That makes sense.
And just to underline this shift, Deloitte estimates that 25% of businesses using generative AI, they'll have deployed adaptive AI voice agents by the end of this year.
25% already.
Yeah, with significant expansion projected by 2027. So this isn't niche anymore. It's rapidly becoming mainstream.
That delight stat really drives it home. And what's truly captivating, for me anyway, is how they get that human-like interaction you mentioned. For a lot of people, that probably still sounds a bit like science fiction. What specifically allows for that emotional nuance and understanding?
It's really a combination of incredibly advanced features working together. First, there's the ability to maintain a consistent brand voice.
Okay.
Imagine your company's unique tone, its style, perfectly replicated on every single call, every time. The AI can be configured to match a specific accent, tone, even the rhythm of speech, so your brand identity stays strong.
Right.
Then, they're smart and aware. This means they smoothly recognize conversational cues like pauses, interruptions, topic shifts, making sure the dialogue flows naturally, doesn't feel robotic or, disjointed. And perhaps the most impressive part, they're emotionally intelligent. They can actually detect customer sentiment. Are they frustrated, happy, confused?
Really?
Yes, and they adapt their tone and even their approach based on that. So just as an example, imagine a customer calls in, maybe already frustrated about something that wasn't resolved before.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Right. An emotionally intelligent voice agent wouldn't just stick rigidly to its script. It would pick up on that frustration in the customer's voice. And it would adapt its own tone, maybe become more empathetic, perhaps proactively offer a quick resolution, or even suggest escalating to a human if needed.
Without being explicitly told to do that scenario.
Exactly. all without being programmed for that exact situation. It's a fundamental shift from just reacting to being truly adaptive. It can turn a potentially really negative interaction into something much more positive.
That example really brings it home. Okay, so the how they sound is critical. But beyond sounding incredibly human, what can these agents actually do? What kind of advanced automation are we talking about here? What tasks are they taking over?
Oh, quite a wide array, actually. They can manage all your basic inbound phone calls, so, no more endless hold music, hopefully, or missed calls.
Okay.
They can conduct pretty sophisticated lead qualification, which means your sales team gets to focus only on genuinely promising prospects.
That's valuable.
Hugely. They handle initial customer service inquiries, autonomously manage routine questions, FAQs, freeing up your human team for more strategic work. And here's the really crucial part. They have off-script capabilities,
Off script, meaning.
meaning they're not just following a rigid flowchart. They can break free from pre-programmed responses. They can handle unexpected conversational turns, making interactions feel genuinely dynamic and flexible, much like a human would.
Okay, that's a big step up from the old IVR.
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm.
And what makes that even more powerful is how instantly these systems can tap into everything a business knows about you.
Okay.
That makes every interaction feel truly personal.
How does that work?
It's thanks to their real-time data integration. These agents connect directly to CRM platforms, internal knowledge bases, ensuring responses are personalized, contextually aware, based on your entire history with the company.
Right.
And think about how they get that data. Instead of the old polling method where the AI is constantly asking the database anything new,
Hmm.
which is slow,
Yeah.
modern systems use webhooks.
Webhooks. Okay.
Imagine a webhook as the data source, sending a notification like a text message to the AI the instant something changes. This means the AI always has the most current, error-free information right there, making interactions incredibly timely and accurate.
That real-time data feed, yeah, that's an absolute game changer for customer experience. And then there's the sheer volume they can handle. It sounds almost like an infinitely elastic contact center.
Pretty much.
When we talk about calling and scalability, it just goes way beyond human capacity, doesn't it?
Totally. These agents can process large inbound campaigns, managing hundreds of simultaneous calls. Think about peak times or unexpected surges in calls.
Like after a product launch or during an outage?
Exactly. They can handle massive call overflow instantly. No wait times, no abandoned calls, because they can automatically scale up the number of agents as needed.
Wow. And beyond just answering the calls, they provide analytics and insights, right?
Mm-hmm. Post-call transcription and analysis deliver really actionable data about customer needs, pain points, trends, giving businesses a direct operational upgrade.
Which then lets human agents be reallocated.
Precisely. Reallocated to higher value tasks, complex problem solving, relationship building, proactive sales things, where human creativity and empathy really make a difference.
Got it.
And if we zoom out to the global picture, another huge advantage is the seamless multilingual support. We're talking native quality speech patterns across multiple languages.
So not just translated text read out loud.
No, genuinely natural sounding speech in different languages. This truly breaks down global communication barriers. Businesses can serve diverse customer bases with ease and authenticity without needing a huge roster of multilingual human agents.
That's incredibly powerful for global reach. So when we talk about platforms putting all this together, solutions like Avius AI are actually doing this now.
Yes, they're a good example of a platform demonstrating many of these features. 2147-365 availability, smart workflows that adapt that perfectly branded voice we talked about,
Right.
scalability up to, say, 200 simultaneous calls, plus support for multinational numbers.
Just pause and consider that. A system that never sleeps, speaks every language fluently, and knows your brand inside out.
It's truly transformative, especially for global businesses.
Okay, so it sounds like a massive leap forward technologically. But for businesses listening, it always comes back to the bottom line, doesn't it? What's the real world impact? Cold, hard numbers, operational efficiency. What are we seeing?
The impact on cost and efficiency gains is genuinely significant. It's one of the main drivers.
Yeah.
We're consistently seeing agent headcount reductions in contact centers,
Yeah.
sometimes 40–50%.
40 to 50% reduction.
Yes, and alongside that, the capacity to handle up to 30% more calls.
Wow. Less staff, more calls.
Exactly, and that translates into massive operational cost reductions, often up to 90% compared to traditional staffing models.
90.
Up to 90, yeah. It depends on the use case, but the potential is huge. And crucially, this means almost immediate ROI for businesses. Your human agents are freed from those repetitive, frankly boring tasks. They can focus on complex cases, strategic sales, growth initiatives, the interactions where human touch, empathy, creativity really shine and add the most value.
Those are seriously impressive figures, but I imagine some skepticism still lingers out there. Whenever powerful new tech like this emerges, misconceptions tend to follow. Should we maybe tackle some of those common AI voice agent myths head on?
Absolutely. Let's clear the air. It's important. A very common one we hear is myth number one. AI agents replace humans entirely. The robots are taking over the call center.
Right, the big fear. But the fact
The
is,
fact is, this is probably the biggest misunderstanding. AI voice agents excel by automating the repetitive, low-value tasks. This allows human agents to focus on strategic interactions, complex problems, sensitive situations, relationship building. They're collaborators, not replacements. They augment human capabilities. They don't eliminate the need for humans.
okay, good clarification. What about myth number two? Some might think AI agents operate in a kind of regulatory gray zone, maybe bending privacy rules.
Yeah, that's another concern we hear. But the fact is, legally and ethically compliant platforms are the standard now. They have to be. Reputable platforms enforce clear disclosure, telling callers they're speaking to an AI and have robust privacy safeguards built in. Things like HIPAA compliance in healthcare, strict data handling, robocall blocking. Security and compliance are absolutely non-negotiable for any serious deployment. No legitimate provider operates in a gray zone. Customers generally accept it when it's done transparently and securely.
Got it. Compliance is key. All right, myth number three. They only work for simple, straightforward tasks, like just answering FAQs.
And the fact is, that might have been true for older tech, but not anymore. Today's advanced AI can qualify leads, escalate sensitive inquiries correctly, schedule complex appointments, handle intricate support scenarios. Those off-script capabilities we mentioned are key here. They're not just following simple scripts. They understand context and adapt.
Okay. And finally, myth number four. For many people, the term text-to-speech still brings up images of those robotic monotone voices from, GPS systems years ago. So the myth is text-to-speech still sounds robotic.
Right. And the fact is, the technology has advanced dramatically. Leaps and bounds. Next-gen voice cloning delivers natural-sounding speech that, honestly, for most callers, is indistinguishable from a live human agent. It includes appropriate emotion, intonation, nuance. The days of choppy, monotone AI voices are largely behind us for these advanced systems.
That's incredible progress.
It really is. And if you connect this back, many of these myths just stem from older perceptions of AI. The technology has truly evolved beyond recognition, even just in the last couple of years.
That's a really important point. The pace of innovation is so fast, what felt like sci-fi a year or two ago is now reality. So looking even further ahead, what's beyond this? What's the cutting edge, and why should businesses be paying attention now to, future-proof themselves?
This brings us to what many are calling the cutting edge, agentic AI, sometimes referred to as the third wave of AI.
Agentic AI.
Okay, this goes significantly beyond traditional machine learning, which is mostly about prediction based on data. Agentic AI doesn't just process information, it reasons, it adapts contextually. And critically, it makes decisions autonomously within conversations.
Reasons and makes decisions.
Yes, it delivers genuinely intelligent customer support that really mirrors a skilled human agent. It's like simulating your best employee, the one who always knows the right thing to say on every single call, every time.
Wow.
This fundamentally redefines what automation can achieve. It moves from just task execution to genuine cognitive partnership. And it raises a really important question. What happens when an AI can think and adapt like your very best team member and it's available 24/7?
That's a profound thought, truly a paradigm shift. So this isn't just about the brain of the AI, right? It's also about the infrastructure around it. For businesses actually looking to adopt this, things like deployment, integration, and security must be paramount.
Absolutely essential. Modern AI voice platforms are designed for seamless integration. They need to connect easily with existing systems, your CRM, your contact center platform, CAS or UKS, internal knowledge bases. And they use those webhooks we talked about to keep all the customer data current and instantly accessible to the AI.
All right, the real-time aspect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On the security front, it has to be enterprise-grade, multi-region redundancy, so there's no single point of failure, strict compliance with global regulations. These aren't optional extras. They're standard requirements.
Okay.
And importantly, for businesses maybe worried about the technical lift, managed solutions are readily available. This means you can get fully developed, rigorously tested systems with expert support for deployment and ongoing management. You don't necessarily need a huge in-house team of AI engineers to leverage this tech.
That accessibility is key. So let's pull it all together. These capabilities build a really powerful business case. If I were summarizing the key benefits for a business leader listening, it would be consistent, high-quality interactions, every channel, every time.
Absolutely.
A scalable workforce without the usual overhead or headcount challenges,
Mhm.
significant financial savings, plus increased call capacity,
Yeah,
automated analytics giving you deep strategic insights,
crucial.
custom workflow automation and post-call actions to streamline everything.
Yes.
And finally, these adaptive branded experiences that feel uniquely tailored to your company and your customer.
That sums it up perfectly. And underlying all of that is the technology platform itself. Being cloud-powered ensures that elastic scaling we mentioned, it virtually eliminates outages, delivers robust performance 24/7 worldwide. We're talking very high uptime guarantees, often 99.99%, load balanced global infrastructure, dedicated support. Reliability is basically a given with the top platforms. Yeah. These are truly built for mission-critical business functions.
Okay. So for you listening, whether you're a business leader, maybe a customer service professional, or just curious about what's next, what's the core takeaway from this deep dive? We've covered these incredible advancements in AI voice agents for 2025, their ability to handle massive routine volume, but also tackle complex scenarios with off-script smarts, provide multilingual support that sounds native, maintain perfect brand consistency, and deliver rich, actionable analytics.
And platforms like Avius AI, among others, offer these flexible, scalable, secure solutions that really bring it all together. By embracing these features, understanding the clear benefits, organizations can, well, confidently invest in these AI-powered systems for their customer front end. It genuinely allows them to leap ahead of competitors, slash overheads, and deliver a customer experience that's not only modern and efficient, but maybe surprisingly, still feels deeply human in its effectiveness.
So here's the final thought to leave you with, building on everything we've discussed. If this next generation of customer service is truly here, tireless, intelligently adaptive, perfectly on brand, what does this fundamental shift mean for how we even define service itself? And, maybe more importantly, what new opportunities does it create for human connection, for the vital role human agents will play, focusing now on the most meaningful, complex, and maybe rewarding interactions?
It's definitely something worth considering.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI voice agents. We really encourage you to continue exploring this fascinating and rapidly evolving topic.